Good morning, it is Tuesday, it is 10 to 8, I have been weighed, but I'm going to come back and talk to you about that later. I'm not feeling too great this morning, so I haven't really felt like vlogging, but I'm going to show you my breakfast. I've got a bit of like tummy ache, I just feel a bit fatigued, but I'm going to eat this and hope I feel a bit better and come back and chat to you later. So yeah, as I say, 10 to 8, I have got a chocolate Weetabix, well, Asda chocolate wheat bisque, one, and then I've got some crumbs, which I have weighed, and it came to about 30 grams altogether. You know, like all the crumbs that you get at the bottom of the packet of Weetabix. And then I've got the full fat Asda Exceptional Authentic Greek Yogurt. Oh my God, it tastes amazing. I've calorie counted for it all, but I'll finish that off later. And what I've done with that is stir some sugar-free syrup into it and about 7 grams of Aldi's light hot chocolate. So that's on top of my Weetabix. Then I've got strawberries and blueberries and 7 grams of flaked almonds, because I bought them to go with the coronation chicken, but they are really nice just to decorate things with and add some flavour, and I thought it'd be like a chocolate nutty type of breakfast. Oh, and it is, 1 second, 393 calories without my coffee. So if we go into meals, you can see I've made some prepped some recipes. So I've prepped the coffee how I usually make it, and that brings it up to 420 calories. I love NutriCheck. Right, I'm going to go and eat this and hopefully I'll feel a bit better later. Right, it's 1:05. I was late to lunch, finishing work, so I'm late to lunch, but I finally served it up now. I've got a piece of my homemade salmon and broccoli crustless quiche, quark, salmon, eggs, light cheese, tomatoes and broccoli. I think that's everything. I usually forget something. And then just some Co-op classic coleslaw. I think it's about 65 grams there. Some Asda rainbow salad and tomatoes. And then I've just got 10 grams of this creamy burger mayo. It's really nice. It's quite high calorie. For a tablespoon, it's 70 calories. But I think I've got just enough there to give me a taste. And I've got some tonic water, but I've measured it so that it's the same size as I would drink in a can, you know, like 330ml or whatever it is. And then it is 490 calories there. That is estimated, to the best of my knowledge, to the ingredients what I can remember. So yeah, I'm going to go and eat this now and hopefully I'll get a chance to speak to you later. So it's just after 3 o'clock. I'm come down for a quick break. I'm having like a smallish coffee and I've got the leftovers of 2 yogurts mixed together. This is already counted for today and yesterday. So it's mix of Arla protein blueberry and the rest of the chocolate flavoured yoghurt that I made this morning. I know that sounds weird, but it tastes really nice together. And then I've just got 2 of these dark chocolate orange M&S Jaffa cakes. They're 46 calories each, so there's like 100 calories there. I'm forced to eat them now because I want to try them, and look how many Andrew's eaten. There's 3 left. So I have to eat them quick before Andrew eats them. But yeah, I'm just going to see how I go. If I can't eat both, I'll eat one after my dinner tonight. Hello, good afternoon. I'm popping on just before I pop out for the walk. Just finished work for the day, and I thought I'd update you on my weight and my feelings today. So it's Tuesday the 22nd of July. At the moment, I'm weighing in on Tuesdays as my formal once a week weigh day, and I'm weighing in on Saturdays as well, because I always used to sneak on the scales on a Saturday or Sunday in secret when I did Slimming World. So, you know, we're all different, aren't we? Some people weigh every day, some people weigh once a week, some people don't weigh. Maybe they just weigh when they need to order a new injection, or they don't weigh until they feel a change in their clothes, or they just go by their clothes. So my friend is suggesting that 2 times a week isn't helpful and daily would be helpful, but it's also very triggering for me. You know, if there's a gain or a maintain or whatever, or even a big loss, you know, it can be triggering either way. So I don't know, I'm still thinking about that. But I will say there's one reason I've not been on today is because not because of what's happened on the scales, but yesterday and today I've had a bit of tummy ache, and it improved slightly when I passed a bowel motion this morning, but I would say I've still got, it's not bad or anything, it's just there. A little bit of, I don't know if it's constipation or just how slow everything moves through your body when you're on the injection. Anyway, so I'm going to keep an eye on that. I don't really know what to take for it. I feel like I might be having some PMS symptoms, like it's on its way, but it's quite early. It's only the 22nd of July. So I don't really want to take ibuprofen for period pain in case it's just like stomach issues. Anyway, but yeah, I feel a bit tired and I feel like my voice is flatter. Maybe not now because I'm talking and engaging a bit more, but I feel a bit flat at the moment, at today and yesterday. You know, like I said, not just that sort of fatigue and tired feeling, but just a bit flat. So maybe it's on its way. What do we call it? Anti-flow or whatever you call it. Or maybe it's just a fluctuation in moods. But anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. But on to the important news. So I have weighed this morning. Oh, that's the first thing I wanted to say. When I weighed on Saturday and I told you, I said it wrong. So I said 1610.7 and I was 1611.7, which is still £4 loss, but it was the wrong number. But then I've weighed in this morning at 1612.3, which is like £0.5 gain, or 0.7 of a pound. So, but since last Tuesday, it's still a loss of £3.5, which I'm really pleased with, and that means I'm a total loss of 1 stone 5.5. So I'm really happy with that, and I'm trying not to, £0.5 just £0.5, isn't it? It could be anything. So we'll just carry on and see how we go. Like I said, I don't know where I'm going to go walking tonight, but I'll take you somewhere and show you some scenery. But I'm going to take a few days break, and then I'll be back with some what I eat in a day all put together, some daily vlogs, some recipes, or you tell me what you'd like to see. and we'll see what we can do. But yeah, I'm just going to take a few days off, but you won't notice much because I'm 2 days behind anyway, so I won't be gone for very long. But yeah, thanks for all your support as always. I think 1 stone 5.5 pounds in like 4 to 5 weeks is absolutely amazing, and I'm really pleased with that, and I'm really pleased overall with my symptoms, how I'm reacting to the drug, and I just hope that I can keep it up. I'm happy with the calories that I'm eating. I am aiming for that upper range between 1,500 and 2,000, and I'm hitting it most days now. And like I say, I am staying on 2.5 milligrams for my next dose. Right, I'm going to get off now to get those dogs out, and think of somewhere to go. So I'll see you shortly. Oh wow, look at that. I'm just under the bridge going onto the canal. I'll have to look at the time and that in a minute, but look at that. The sun's shining on the water and the trees. The sound probably sounds funny. I'm just going into the wind, but I'll just show you back towards the bridge as well. There's the bridge. Come on. I haven't let them off yet. Right. Let's get to behind the gate and freedom can commence. Yeah, so it's 5:30. It's 21 degrees. It's not forecast rain until 7 o'clock. But you can probably hear it's a bit windy. So I've got umbrella, sunglasses. My jacket was in the car and I was umming and ahhing, but I'm brave because the sun's out at the moment and it's quite warm. So I'm being brave and doing this maybe 45-minute walk, maybe a bit longer, without my jacket. So I'll show you some scenery along the way, but there won't be much talking because of the wind and because I've kind of run out of things to talk about, to be quite honest. So I think it's good if we all have a little break. Tell me your favourite vloggers and your favourite things to watch, and maybe we'll find something to talk about when I come back, or any more questions or anything you think I could discuss, then let me know. Oh, there is one thing actually that I thought of. I'm probably going to regret saying all this because you won't be able to hear me with the wind. There's somebody coming past, so I'll be back. So those Jaffa cakes are the first time that I've had something like that, and I enjoyed them. I did only get 2 out of the packet and take 2 upstairs with me, but I felt satisfied and I didn't feel like I needed to go back and get any more. I had the yoghurt as well, which of course is filling, like protein yoghurts. But yeah, I was really pleased with that. What would happen if I decided to take 2 out of the fridge and eat them on the couch, and there would still be those 3 others, is a different story. I know a lot of people cut things out completely, like biscuits and chocolate and things like that, And I'm not saying it's good or bad or whatever. I am saying that I came down thinking that I would have some nuts, some cashews with my yoghurt. But when I opened the cupboard, the fridge, I saw those Jaffa cakes and I wanted them, so I took 2. So, I don't know, we could all argue what that was till the cows come home. But the fact that I managed to stop at 2 is good, and I enjoyed them. And they were 100 calories. And I'll be still under calories by the end of the day. So let me know if you've got any thoughts on that. Have a look at the canal, and we'll be walking back on that side because there's a track behind that tree. So yeah, I'll check in again in a bit. Come on, you two. While it's not raining, you might as well enjoy the scenery. Nice wide path as well, although there's no seats on this stretch. Here he comes. You enjoying yourself? So we're on the other side now. Had a brief diversion at the bridge because there was 2 other dogs playing, jumping in and out of the canal, chasing balls. These 2 didn't jump in, but they were playing and cavorting. But I've managed to persuade them away. Sorry, I didn't look at the time. I think it's maybe 5 or 10 past 6 now. Yeah, I've got about the same distance to go back on the other side. I'm actually feeling better now. Mood's lifted a bit, coming out in the sunshine, and might be too much information, but I've passed a bit of wind, or as Andrew would say, she's farted while I've been walking. So it was obviously just a bit of trapped wind, and I firmly believe that walking or keeping moving does help. So I think if it happens while I'm at work again, I might just take the 5 minutes just to walk up and down the corridor for a few minutes. Yeah. Lots of sweet corn growing, I think this is. I'll see you at home for tea in about half an hour or so. So it's 10 past 7. We've been back a little while, but I've just been sitting down and talking to Andrew. And here's my tea. I've got some country veg mix from Asda, 80 grams of Actifry chips, and 2 Aldi light and lean sausages. It looks like 4, but they're cut in half. And then I've got some onion gravy. So that is 400 calories. Last time I ate this, I didn't manage to eat it all. So we'll see how it goes today. But yeah, it looks delicious anyway. Good evening. It is 5 to 9. My tea. I again had to leave 1/2 of a sausage. So I ate like 3 halves of the sausage, the chips and the veg and the gravy, and then the dogs had the other like half of a sausage. And I'm feeling a bit better. I've took a Gaviscon tablet, but I think I'm going to get some Windies, is that what they call it? From Savers or somewhere next time I go into town. I've got a peppermint tea. That'll be too hot to drink just yet. And I've got 20 grams of cashews and a twirl, one of the little 21 gram bars. So that is about 230 calories altogether. So yeah, I'm still not sure whether I want both, but I feel like I want chocolate and nuts. So maybe I should just look out for some dark chocolate with nuts in it or something another time. But I'll see how I go. If I don't eat it all, I'll mention it in my roundup. But I'm just going to watch the end of Coronation Street now. Good evening. It is 9:30. Can you see Peggy there? Charlie is there. I've got the chair raised and he lays between my legs. Ever since he was a puppy, he's laid there. Anyway, that's our nighttime routine. We're just about to go to bed once I've filmed this clip and tidied up a bit. Right, yeah, I enjoyed my nuts and chocolate. The twirl didn't taste exactly like it used to. It tasted quite claggy. So, I mean, I am thinking eventually I'll have a clear out of my treat drawer. Because I looked through it again tonight and there's hardly anything that's getting my attention. Haven't got that much in it, but I've got some like Skinny Food Company Smarties and some Skinny Whip bars and a few other bits and pieces. I threw my crisps away that I had left because those waffle bites, I'm not interested in them. And I had some scampi and lemon things that I didn't really like either. So I've ordered some more crisps to come because I'm going to have the odd sandwich with a few crisps. But yeah, I think I'll just have to look. I think I'll have to just look out for some. I might go to Aldi at some point and get some of their Moser Roth chocolate because I know that's nice chocolate and I can portion control it. But yeah, anyway, that's my thoughts. Let me know. Do you cut it out altogether? Do you have a measured portion of chocolate and sweets and crisps? Not sweets so much, but yeah, chocolate and crisps. Maybe a bit of cake. Or maybe it's just all my, not cravings, but yeah, I don't know. I definitely didn't get the same hit from the twirl, but yeah, I still ate it. But yeah, I'm pleased. I definitely don't feel the need to go back for another one. Today, anyway. I'm not saying I'll never have one again. But yeah, so 9:30. Today I end on 1,664 calories and 9,400 steps. So I'll do the screen recording. Say thank you so much for watching me for these 4 or 5 weeks that it's been. I will take a break for a few days. I'll be back at the weekend. And the gap won't seem as long to you because you've still got videos to watch. So if you've got any ideas for things you'd like me to film or you just want to chat in the comments, then please do. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.